Hello everyone, we've been telling you about the Boma Yangu Kenya Homes Expo, and we are now remaining with just one day. Get your ticket at 50% off at www.kenyahomesexpo.com here at the KICC. Karibuni sana.
Our discussion today is titled Unlocking Opportunities in Housing, Urban Planning and Construction. For the next 1 hour, we'll be exploring the opportunities ahead, the challenges that we must confront now, and the creative pathways that can redefine how Kenyans live and work. So in a nutshell, it's not just about policy and construction, it's also about people and how they fit into this conversation.
Okay, let's figure out how best to address this issue. And this was a discussion between the Kenya Railways Commission, the KENSUP, which is Kenya Slum Upgrading Program, Ministry of Housing, that back then had a different name, and the funding from World Bank. And this was in 2011 when they said, okay, now we need to relocate these people. We can't just chase them away, but it's dangerous for them to be on the railway reserve. What they did, they took 10 meters from the railway reserve and decided, here we're going to plan for housing for these people, 10 meters from each side, which means they leave the 40 meters for the railway clear space. And if you remember well, around between now 2012 when construction started, they actually created decanting sites. If you are driving up Mbagathi Way between 2013, 14, 15, on this side where you have Umash, and there's a church there, and now the new highway where it joins in, there used to be mabati structures. If you saw, those mabati structures were the decanting site. What I mean by decanting site, a temporary settlement area while planning or construction is taking place in a different location.
So what is really happening in our country, in our cities? What is happening, taking Nairobi as an example? It is a case of redevelopment. The city, we are no longer starting from a point where one can say we are developing or planning a new city. We already have an existing city, an existing town, and the issue that arises is one where then, over the years, the population is increasing. More and more people are getting to our towns, are getting to the city of Nairobi. Indeed, the city population was about 20 years ago was about 3 million. Now we are talking about the city of Nairobi with a population of 4.8 or indeed 5 million citizens. But the amount of land has not increased, and therefore the challenge is, and we cannot also easily expand our boundaries into the surrounding regions. For example, if we start having our city, the urban development activities, expanding into Kiambus, into Kajiado, and so on, then we face the challenge of urban sprawl. We're eating into the very rich agricultural areas of our country. Those areas are the same places where we get our food. Those are the same places where we get our water supply. So we always, as town planners, want to make sure then that we protect our rich agricultural areas, our water catchment areas. So therefore, the calls upon being innovative. And one of the solutions is to redevelop what you already have.
When it comes to regulation, many times we see affordable housing and we ask, really, why is a toilet in the kitchen, right? Do we have regulation that ensures dignified living, even when we're discussing affordable housing?
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. Yes, the regulations are available, and we want to start by saying that since 1968, this country had a building code. In 2010, as a result of the new constitution, the Local Government Act, that where the building code was anchored, of course, was revealed. It was revealed to the County Governments Act, and then there was that lull whereby the building code was left not anchored anywhere. Even within that period, there had been instances to review the code from all the way in 1997 with a commission called the Motiso Commission.
For you to access this particular home, you only need to go to that Boma Yangu platform. And when you go there, you're able to register with only 200 Kenya shillings per month. 200 Kenya shillings, which goes into your contribution, not to government. Then you're required to raise a 5% deposit, and then you make an application for that house. For you to be allocated a house, it is very free and fair. It does not involve human intervention. You will come there, you will declare your income, because for you to apply, and you're offering homes to Kenyans across all income brackets. So we have three housing categories. For persons earning between below 20,000 Kenya shillings, which is social housing, between 20,000 and 149,000, which is affordable housing, and above 149,000, which is market. So everybody can own a home, and through that same platform. So when you come there, all you need is your ID. Of course, you need to be 18 years and above. You can only get one house per ID. So your ID, you need to have a KRA PIN, you have to have your tax compliance certificate and proof of income. So that when you say I'm earning 20,000, I can see from your proof of income that it's actually 20,000, and therefore I can give you a house within that social housing category.
Like it's handmade. But you have the new building technology that's being launched on the market. Of course, I'm in 3D printing construction, so I would preach for my church. But you have also precast constructions and also low tech initiative, like a new type of building bricks. Like for example the Lego ones. And there is in Kenya actually. There are in Kenya a lot of good initiative, local entrepreneurs that are creating new type of building solution.
Now it's your turn from the audience. We really like to hear from you and the experts that we have here with us today. It's not every day really that you get to sit with the CEO of the Affordable Housing Board.
So my concern just to the NCA team is that how can private developers assist various government, both devolved government and national government, to be able to participate in the PPPIs for the expansion of infrastructure and also development of various social amenities, like introducing new schools that can be used for public.
In terms of getting the certification, the best way is of course to include this target into your construction design, even your concept design. even for the landscaping, you need to prove to the edge certifier that you have a strategy for the landscaping outside, and you will, for example, you will plant some local species that will not use extra water. Okay, and this is to be like designed on the conceptual phase. Okay, having a certification after the construction, it's almost not possible, or except if you do some refurbishing and you have to prove that.
Last time in Mombasa, I remember that. This is the structure of element.
Yes.
These ones are just fillers, so we just need to close the space without adding weight on the building.
Yes.
We need to just cover the space. It's basically a filler.
Yes.
And then you put your BRCs on top.
You can put your BRCs.
Yes.
In terms of launching, right?
In terms of how many people you've been able to register on Boma Yangu platform, how many houses have been sold.
My name is Eunice Masharia. I'm the chairperson of the Estate Agent Registration Board. Estate Agent Registration Board is a statutory body formed under the Estate Agent Act, Cap 533 of the laws of Kenya, and the board is under the Ministry of Housing, under the State Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Hello and welcome to the Boma Yangu 38th Kenya Homes Expo. We are here live from Tononoka and I'm here joined by Amina. Amina, please tell us more about Tononoka.
Thank you so much. As you heard, my name is Amina. Tononoka is a steel manufacturing plant. Started in 1980 as a small company. Now we are the biggest in the country, supplying about 80% of the high-rises that you see around here.
Hello everyone, my name is Esther Jerry Gesheru and I'm Chief Marketer at Etwan's Property Consultants. We are property managers. We do property management, feasibility and studies, we do valuation, and today was a very, very huge experience we got from Expo, Home Expo, Hapa KICC.
Hi, good evening, Jumbo. It's so good to see all of you. Finally, we conclude the exhibition safely, peacefully, and I really want to thank you, all of you, the local exhibitor and all international exhibitor on our side. It's a great moment for me working with Daniel for the last 6 years, and hopefully we'll be doing in April. Hopefully we'll be doing in April with a big way. And I'd like to thank you especially the few stalls which I have seen. We spend a lot, but Georgia will declare that. I will not take you much time. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Good evening. I hope you all well. Okay. Okay, thank you. It is really an honor to come and participate in the closing ceremony of this Home Expo. And when Daniel requested that, I was actually meant to be at the opening ceremony, but unfortunately I've been away for the last 3 days. But I said I have to make the time to come and speak to the participants, the exhibitors and the various investors that have made time to been here for over the last 4 days. I have been getting reports from the Affordable Housing Board team, and I've also been hearing from Daniel on how just patronized this event has been over the last 4 days with high traffic. The second position for the best new entrant, that is the person who is coming at this particular expo, is none other than Expander. Makofi kwa Expander kwa utafurani. In this category, we just look at what somebody is producing, what somebody is selling, how the person is using that technology to improve lives, how the person is using the technology also to safeguard life. And you will notice that some of our winners are people involved in securing our homes. On this, I would like to ask, in third position, Dorit Doplas. Third position, Dorit Doplas. They have fantastic locking systems that safeguard both your home and property. Now, there are certain exhibitors that attracted huge numbers of people. Huge numbers of people. They were overwhelmed by the number of visitors to their store. They went further. They even removed themselves, used some of their staff to go around talking to the visitors of the exhibition. And the response was very overwhelming, to a point that we felt these are the people who have come and made an impact in how people have participated in this particular program. Ladies and gentlemen, without any bias, we want to confirm that the most popular stand was none other than the Affordable Housing Boma stand. Ladies and gentlemen, in first position, the best overall exhibitor for this particular season of Homes Kenya is none other than Hunan Group. Okay. I don't need the girls, I just need a bag. So, see you, that's harmless. See you? You're meaning there. What begins well, ends well. We want to thank you particular ones who came to be with us. We enjoyed your company. We look forward to the next exhibition. And I want to say, Sasa, kwaheri ya kuonana. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.